Welcome to Old Hadley Vintage, where stories of the past come alive. Nostalgia in every corner, an antique paradise to revive. Antique glass and vintage dishes, holiday items, bric-a-brac galore. Step inside, let your heart make wishes, something for everyone to explore.
Hey, we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Old Hadley Vintage. I'm Jeffrey. Pardon me while I'm just having a cup of coffee. I just finished dinner a little while ago. So I spent the whole day thrifting, and I found some pretty amazing things. So, pardon me, I want to share them with all of you. So some of these things are wow, and others are okay. But I figured I would show you what I picked up, and we'll go from there. So without further ado, anchor hocking, forest green vase. I cleaned all these things today too, by the way. Took them home, and I think that's Joe Stafford on the radio right now. Oh, I just love Joe Stafford. Joe Stafford and Peggy Lee. So, took everything home from the thrift shops. I went to 5 thrift shops today. So, I'm a little bit exhausted. And Staples, because I had to get some stuff, supplies, some boxes, some packing materials. It's a full-time job, guys. It's a lot of work. So I found this little guy. So this will be coming maybe to a Christmas sale. Maybe match it up with a red one. I think I have a red one in the basement, if I'm not mistaken. So I have a little set of those. Found this here. Now this is the pineapple pattern by Indiana Glass. It's just a fruit cup, but the reason I bought it, they call it a pineapple pattern because of the bottom. You can see here it almost looks like the ribs or the little nodules on a pineapple. So, and it has flowers. They call it floral pineapple, floral pineapple. Indiana Glass. So it's a little fruit bowl, a little tiny fruit cup, like individual, or you can use it as a candy dish or a little nut dish. But I think I have some more pieces downstairs that I've picked up here and there. So I am probably going to pair it up and make like a little Indiana Glass pineapple and flowers set. So found that. Milk glass. I don't know how many of you guys are milk glass fans, but I found this, and this is just really pretty. I think it might be Indiana Glass as well. We have a lot of Indiana Glass around here. I don't know, but just a little milk glass tray. You can use it for anything. Use it for butter. It doesn't have a lid, of course, but if you have a butter lid, you can just put it on here. For cream and sugars, use it on a dresser, vanity for perfumes, in the bathroom for Q-tips, cotton balls, and things in a little jar, and you can set it on here. I mean, you can endless possibilities. A cute little thing. So I'm probably not going to sell it by itself. I'm probably going to pair it up with something and make like a little assembly of a couple of different things. Have another piece of this down in the basement. Now this is Syracuse China. You can probably see it right there. Syracuse. Hopefully that comes up clear. I don't know, my last live video was very, I don't know if anybody of you noticed that. It was like really cloudy. Hopefully this comes up a little bit better. I don't know if it was StreamYard or what the issue is. I have a brand new, I have a brand new modem, And I just recently purchased a brand new wireless router because I was having some like lagging issues and stuff. So it seems to be working a lot better, and my speed has increased quite dramatically. But for some reason, I don't know, the last time I filmed my live, it was like I watched it on my TV afterwards, and it was like all hazy almost like there was a film over me or something, you know. But I don't know, I thought it was kind of strange. I didn't know if any of you noticed that. If you did, please mention that in the comments below, and then I'm working on trying to figure out what the heck that is. So anyway, I have a piece of this downstairs. It's really pretty. It's got like, they're kind of like, they remind me of holly, because you could see like these leaves. See the leaves, and then the like the little berries, holly and berries. So I thought that was kind of pretty. So I picked that up, and I have, I think, a tray, if I'm not mistaken, like a small tray. It might even be oval. So I bought that to go with it. So I might sell that as a set. And it's heavy too. It's like heavy china. It's almost like restaurant ware. Speaking of restaurant ware, I found a beautiful set. Now, it's only got 3 plates. So hopefully I'll find more. Now these are heavy. Now these are made by the, let me show you the image first. So there's three plates, and they're made by Shinago China, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. They're an anchor hocking piece, and they are heavy. They were made for restaurants or train cars, like, you know, dining cars on trains. You know, they're you know, durable china. They're very heavy, very thick. They cleaned up beautifully. When I found them, they were a little bit, had some schmutz on it, so I cleaned them all up, and they're nice and shiny and clean now. So they're really pretty. There's a lot of different, there's like scrolls and leaves. I can't remember what else there was. But anyway, there was a pattern that they had, was SHO 118, I believe, was the pattern number. So this was made, I think, in the 70s and maybe into the early 80s. But it looks like an older piece. They look like older pieces to me. And it's so pretty. Well, you can use this for like Christmas. You can use it for Thanksgiving. You could use it even as for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up soon too. But unfortunately, all they had were 3 of the plates in really good condition. And I didn't find anything else as far as plates go. I did find 4 saucers. So these are really nice. The saucers are really beautiful. And I really like these a lot. And you don't always have to use them as saucers. You can use them even as berry bowls. But unfortunately, the cups were not. I looked everywhere and couldn't find the cups. But sometimes if you go back to, like, you know, the Goodwill or wherever, I found these at the Goodwill. If you go back, sometimes a day or two, they'll put out more things, as they do every day. And sometimes they just split things up, and you'll end up finding more of the same pattern. So fingers crossed, and maybe I'll find some more. It'd be nice to get a whole set of 4 cups to go with this, and then 1 more plate. That would be fantastic. So we'll see. Very heavy stuff. Nice, really nice. Now this, guys, I could not believe the other night when I was watching Scott's channel, The Old Curiosity Shop. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with Scott at The Old Curiosity Shop, but if you're not, please check out his channel. But anyway, his last show that he did, he had one of these exact pictures, and I kid you not, when he showed it on his channel, I almost gasped, because that night I was at the Goodwill, the one closest to my house, and there was one sitting on the top shelf, and I put it back. And I'm like, when he ever showed it on his channel, I almost flipped. So I went back the next day. Luckily, it was still there. So here it is, guys. Is this not beautiful? Look at this. And it has its lid. There's no chips or damage on it at all. It has its lid. It's a beautiful picture. It has amazing wheel. It's amazingly wheel cut. And it is definitely old. It does have some of the wear on the bottom. And the cool part is that it glows. You probably can't see too much of it, but you can probably see it right there. See the green? So yeah, it definitely glows. See the green there? It definitely glows. So it is old. And you can see the beautiful wheel cut design here on this rose in the leaves. Isn't that beautiful? And it's in incredible condition. And I don't know why I put it back. I had picked it up originally, and then I put it back for some reason. I don't know why, because I was like, nah. I'm like, another picture, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. So I'm glad I did, because it is beautiful. I don't have a ruler here with me, but it's not too, let's see. I would say it's probably about 8.5 inches, maybe 9 with the lid cover. Beautiful piece. So that'll be coming to a sale soon. I found this today, guys, and this blew my socks off. Look at this. Look at the shine. I polished it, of course. And it is incredible, and it holds a surprise. Can anybody guess what's inside? Wow. Wait until you see. Look at that lid. I mean, guys, this is in phenomenal shape. Opened it up, and lo and behold, Pyrex. It's got a beautiful Pyrex bowl on the inside. There it is. So you bake your whatever side dish it is, and then look at that. Look at the shine, guys. Isn't this beautiful? Obviously, it has some wear on the bottom, and this fits right into the metal base. It does have some wear on the bottom. See the scratches? Because it was used and loved, obviously. Obviously, if I had it, I'd love it and I'd use it too. But look at the design around the edge. Isn't that pretty? And it polished up. So nice. Yep. Got a nice lid on it. Isn't that pretty? I couldn't believe it. And it covers up the Pyrex underneath and keeps your squash casserole or your stuffing or whatever, turnip. Does anybody like turnip? I love turnip. People call it, you know, turnips are, they come in those, they're those tiny little guys. Growing up, we always called, and it's actually a rutabaga, and they'll sometimes wax it to keep it fresh. That's what we grew up calling turnip. So when you when you say turnip, for me, I think of a rutabaga. And I actually bought one today, sitting over there on the counter. I was gonna actually make some for supper tonight, but I just didn't feel like peeling it. It's a little bit daunting to peel a turnip if you've ever peeled a rutabaga. If you ever peeled a rutabaga before. So anyway, so that's that. I found that. Now, on the same lines of casserole dishes, I found, anybody guess what this is? It's not Pyrex. Nope. It is Fire King, guys. Can you see the Fire King there? Anchor Hawking Fire King oven glass, or oven proof. So yes, obviously you can put this in the oven. There was no lid to it, but I don't even know if this even came with a lid. It may not have. I'm not sure if it came as a whole set. I don't know the name of the pattern. I did not look it up. I did not have a chance, but I did wash and clean it. And it came out beautiful. It's like brand new. And there's like no scratches or anything on the inside. It's absolutely impeccable. Really beautiful. So Fire King. Amazing. So, and this is as far as its size goes, it's a 1.5 quart. So I found that. And any of you people out there that like wood items, boxes and such, I found this incredible cedar chest box, this little mini cedar box. Look at this. Is that not incredible? I can smell it already. Oh, it smells so good. I was so tempted to keep this, guys, for myself and just put like pencils in it or something. Because I write with pencils a lot. I'm like a pencil fanatic. I love pencils. I'm always writing with pencils. I always have. Even in college, I always wrote with pencils. I never wrote with pens very much. The only time I really use a pen is if I'm writing like, you know, like a document, a check or whatever. But anyway, this is really cute. It's got 2 little handles on the side. 2 little handles. Cute. And it's got the little clasp. Doesn't have a lock, but if you have one of those little mini locks, you can lock it. Really, really cute. It must have had a sticker on the bottom. So that area is a little tacky. So it must be some of the glue from it. But really nice. Well-made little box. Really cute. I don't know where it was made or what it was made for. Maybe one of you guys know. Maybe you recognize it. But the top has these 2 like indentations on the top. It's a really pretty box, you know? Even as a man's jewelry box or whatever. Or a woman's jewelry box for that matter. But again, it's not lined. It's just cedar. So, and it smells so good. Store you if you have gloves, like some really nice gloves, you want to store them in here. Christmas is coming, you may want to use it to package up a gift, special gift. Really pretty. So I saw that and I loved that. Then I know we're kind of past it now, but I came across this guy, and this is a Robert Allen. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Robert Allen Candle Company, but he is really, really cute. And he's got a candle inside. See the little candle, there's the wick. There's no scent to it, but I'm thinking this was probably from either the late 70s, maybe early 80s, but he's really, really cute. I love his face. And when I went there, when I was at the Goodwill today, there were 2. And I said, oh, that's awesome. A nice set of them, you know? So I picked up this one here, and I put it in my bag, and I went to go pick up the second one, and it literally just broke right in half. Like the whole front just came right off. So it must have had a crack already on it. So sadly, the other one is damaged. So I left that one there. Vintage holiday ribbon. I know some people like these like vintagey type of things. You might not even use it. You may just use it as like a riser, you know, for something. But I thought the graphics were really cool. Made by the Commodore Company in Brooklyn, New York. It's got a barcode on it, so I'm guessing this is probably from like maybe the 80s, early 80s or so. But it's really nice, and it's a deep red velvet ribbon. But if you wanted to use the ribbon, you know, go right ahead. And just really pretty. So that'll be coming to a sale soon. When I have my Christmas sale, I'll be having a really big Christmas sale coming up, guys. So stay tuned. And if you're not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. It's free. Just click on the subscribe button in my channel. So this way, anytime I update a new video or I go live and I have a live sale, which most of my live sales are usually going to be Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to nail down that specific time to make it easier for everyone instead of jumping around different times during the week. So kind of plan on 8 p.m. Sunday nights are usually going to be my sale nights. In the spirit of Christmas, I found this really great. It's called Merry Christmas Memories Essential Collection, and there's 3 CDs in here. Now, CD1, CD2, CD3, and these are all like Bing Crosby. You've got the Mills Brothers. You've got Mel Torme. You have Dick Hames. He's one of my favorites. You got Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, Dinah Shore, Perry Como. Anybody remember all these singers? I mean, they're ubiquitous with Christmas. I listen to a lot of records. Also, yes, let me throw this out there. I was going to do a poll on my channel, which I may still do, but I'll ask you guys now. Are you guys interested in records? Do you guys listen to records? Do you like records? Or are records just not your thing? You know, let me know in the comments below if you would like me to bring some records to some of my sales. I have a lot of old vintage Christmas records from the 50s, 60s, even 70s. I collect them myself. I love vintage Christmas records. Just the graphics on the albums are amazing. But if none of you are interested in it, you know, tell me that too. Like I said, I might do a poll. I have to figure out how to do that. I think I can do it somehow through YouTube. I can set up a poll. So I may do that. So if I do, please vote. I think it would be kind of fun to see who has, you know, still listens to records and whatnot. But if you don't, here's some CDs. I'm sure most people still have their CD players. Yeah, so all the CDs are in here. There's 1, and there's 2 and 3. And so, yeah, this is a great. Now, the only thing is at the back here, there was a crack in the plastic, but it doesn't affect the CDs. And it is just a great image of the front. You see Bing Crosby there and Frank Sinatra. I think Doris Day. I believe that's Doris Day right there. That was my mother's idol. She loved Doris Day. She's wonderful. Yeah, so I had that. In lines of Christmas, let's bring in some Depression glass. Depression glass and Christmas, you say? Yep. Well, Jeanette called it floral, but it's floral poinsettia. Or is it poinsettia? I actually looked it up one time, and it's actually pronounced, I believe it was, and I can't even remember because this was during college, because I mean we were having like a disagreement, and we were trying to figure out how it's pronounced. And I think it's poinsettia, not poinsettia, poinsettia. So, how do you guys say it? You know, let me know. I like spurring up these little conversations. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to hear what other people, all of a sudden now we got like some Christmas music going on here. I don't even know what channel I'm playing. But anyway, I have this beautiful poinsettia picture that I found at the Goodwill. No damage at all on it, just some roughness because again, this wasn't fancy glass. But no chips on it or anything, no damage, just some bubbles in the glass from manufacturing, and in a beautiful pink. And remember, you know, even though it's pink, guys, you know, I think I was saying this during Dee and the Revive It Sisters show the other night, you know, just mix your pink with jadeite. And do like some lighter colors. You're still on that red and green kind of theme, but change it to... Okay, Mr. Turkey's had it. He's flown the coop. I had him up there, and you see that? He just fell. Anyway, I think he knows what's coming. Poor thing. But yeah, so Gonna have that coming up probably at a Christmas sale because of the poinsettias on it. And see the poinsettia? There it is. And see the leaves. Yep, very pretty. So I'll have that coming to a sale. Who's your glass? Who's your daddy? Who's your glass? It's an ongoing joke with one of my friends. Every time we say who's your, it's like, who's your daddy? Who's your glass? There it is. Real who's your glass. Beautiful vase. It almost has this Indiana diamond point bottom to it. Really pretty. Cleaned up gorgeous. It had a lot of gook stuck in these little crevices, but I got it all out, cleaned it up really, really well. Shines really nice. Not fancy glass, but nice glass, elegant for a beautiful display for Christmas or for Thanksgiving or just for every day. You know, really pretty glass. No chips or damage on that. You ready for this, guys? I almost fell over when I saw this sitting on the shelf. When I walked into the Goodwill, this thing was sitting on the top shelf on one of the shelves, and it basically towered over everything in the store. And I'm surprised it was sitting there. I ran right over to it because I think I know what this is. I'm going to do a little more research to almost guarantee it that it is, but I believe this is Empoli. Are you ready? I actually have to back up a little bit for this one. You ready? Look at this. Is this not incredible? This screams Christmas to me. I don't know. It looks like a Christmas tree. Is this not beautiful? Look at that. And I'm thinking it's Empoli. I'm not 100% sure, guys. There's no markings on it. I don't believe Empoli. Still some water coming out of it. I just cleaned it a little while ago. But now it's dripping on my floor. Just don't drip on Mr. Turkey. He's sitting over there staring at me. He's mad because he fell, but I'll pick him up later. Yeah, there's no marks on here. But beautiful green. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. How incredible is that? If any of you guys collect Empoli. I mean, it is huge. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's almost as tall as my forearm. So I would guess this to be about, I haven't measured it. I'm guessing maybe about 15, 16 inches tall. Incredible. So that will be coming to a Christmassy sale. So stay tuned for that. Now, Fostoria. Any Fostoria fans out there? It's got a laurel pattern on it, but they called it the Holly Clear. That was considered its pattern, but the cut is laurel. So I found two beautiful like goblets, right? Beautiful goblets. All right, now I'm holding them like this so you can see the etch. Are you ready for the base? This blew me away. Look at the base on that. Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like one of those Grecian columns. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, oh, gorgeous. Shows up even better on the 4 wine glasses I found. So there's 2 of those. There wasn't 4. I wish there were 4. And then I found 4 of the wine glasses. Look at these. Are these not stunning, guys? Look at the base. I mean, that just screams classy. And you can just kind of like hold the bottom here as you take a sip of champagne or a martini. Just very elegant. No damage to them at all. And it's like a laurel cut, but they called it Holly. I made a note. Where's my note? Holly Clear. I'm guessing because it's clear. I looked that up on replacements. I just have not had a chance to go up to my room and open up my bookcase and take out any books and look at. I have a Fostoria book, so when I bring this to a sale, I'll probably have a little more information for you. On that replacement site, they said that it was made anywhere from 1942 to 1980. So I said, I wonder. Get out the old glow light. Guess what? It glows. Can you see the glow, guys? Can you see that? So that tells me closer to the 40s. So these are old. So how incredible is that? So we've got 4 of those. I can't hold up 4, but you know, there's 2, and then I got 2 more here. So there's a set of 4 of these. How beautiful. For an intimate dinner with, you know, you and your special someone and another couple. Perfect. Yeah, so I might be bringing those to, you know, another Christmas sale. Let me know if you guys are interested in these things. Do you like these things that I'm bringing you? Are there things that you really want me to look for? I know people in the past have said more mid-century modern, so I've been looking for more mid-century modern. Some people have said pink glassware. I've been looking for pink glass. Somebody had asked for pottery and figurines the last time. So I'm keeping my eyes open for pottery things and figurines. So, you know, anything that you guys let me know, I do keep that in the back of my mind. I do have a pretty good memory when it comes to stuff. You guys are probably saying, yeah, right, when are we going to have that cooking video or that baking video? I will. I know I keep saying it, right? But when am I going to have one? I'm going to have one soon. Don't worry. It's coming. But anyway, I digress. Moving right along. This video is getting very long and I don't want it to go too crazy. Found a beautiful lamp. Isn't this incredible? Now, I'm guessing this is probably from the 40s or 50s. It is gorgeous cut glass. It's incredible. I cleaned it up. It was really disgusting when I found it. Now, I'm not sure if this is the original socket. It may or may not be, but there's that click, click. It came with a burlap shade. I'll show you how they had it on the shelf. That's how they had it. No. Absolutely not. So, gotta find the most appropriate shade for it. So, most likely if I do sell this, I'm gonna sell this on its own. You can even have the bulb if you want it. The only damage on it is on the bottom. There's a few little chips here and there, but it's on the base so you don't see it. And the biggest issue is right here. It's kind of like some roughness, but you know, when you set it on the dresser or on the table, you set that towards the back and nobody sees it. Nobody's the wiser. Only you and I know. And has an old cord on it. The cord says, I know it's TSUCHIYA, Tushaya. So I don't know if that's like a Japanese brand or of a cord. I don't know if this was could have been rewired. I don't know. But I saw it, I thought it was beautiful, and figured I'd bring it to you. So if anybody's interested in this, you know, let me know. Ooh, wow, you know, that lamp, please bring it to a sale. I'm very interested. Some people like lamps, some people don't. I'm trying to find different things so it's not just glassware dishes. I'm trying to find other things so that you guys don't get too bored with everything here. Now, this blew me away. You ready for this, guys? We had a department store. Excuse me for a second. My throat's a little parched. I'm just going to have a quick sip. Perfect. Okay. So we had a department store in it locally here in Massachusetts, and it was called Steiger's Department Store. It originated in Springfield, Massachusetts, and there's the name there, Steiger's, and it was very, very classy. Very much like Wanamaker's, in Philadelphia. Really high-end department store. He also had one in a city not too far from where I live here, in Holyoke, Massachusetts, which was the paper city of the paper capital of the world, believe it or not. They called it Paper City, Holyoke. So I remember there being one there. My grandmother lived in Holyoke, and we used to go to the Steiger's there. When they built the new mall, they put one in there. Well, the original Steiger's had Marche. Marche was the millinery department. Now, if nobody knows what a millinery department is, I'll tell you. A millinery department was primarily ladies' hats, gloves, and accessories. I don't believe it involved men's. I think men's was in a different area, but the millinery shop was primarily for women's hats and gloves and those sorts of accessories. A lot of them came with those, attached fruits and flowers and things of that sort. So I found this, and it actually has the hat inside. And this is incredible, guys. Wait till you see this. It is so beautiful. Look at this hat. And it even has the clips that clip into your hair. It's very, very old. It's a Marche, and on the inside it says it's a Marche exclusive. Now it has a lot of damage to it because it's so old. So some of the, some of the veiling, I guess you call that veil, like the veil or the mesh of, I can't remember what this is called. Is it, not toile? Oh gosh, I'm having a blank, but a lot of it has a hole in it. But isn't that a beautiful hat, guys? Look at this. How stunning is that? Very pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. So elegant. And it's like a brown velvet, and it has that brown beading, and then the that veil that just goes draped right over it. So pretty. Should I wear it? Absolutely beautiful. Just couldn't believe it when I found it. It's in great shape, aside from that veil. The hat itself is in great shape. It even still has the original tissue paper inside from the millinery department. So, and I primarily bought it because of the box, because it said Steiger's on it. The box is a little damaged, but I'm gonna find a way to fix it up. I'm gonna kind of glue it, tape it. Maybe not tape it, I might glue it a little bit, fix it up. So yeah, so that's how I found it. And it came with the original strings to tie it up. Once they put the lid on, they tied it up, and that's how they went home. You didn't need bags back then. You had boxes. They would box things up all the time, and you would just go home with boxes of things with your outfits all folded together. So there it is, Marche from Steiger's. So guys, that's pretty much all I have to show you. May have some more things tomorrow, but as far as tonight goes, this is it. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe if you are so inclined to do so. That gratefully improves my channel and its success, and I really enjoy doing this, and I want to be able to bring you guys more content. So please comment and share. And I love reading your comments. I try to respond to each and every one of you, and hopefully within the next few weeks, I will be bringing you guys some Christmas. And I'm going to be going through quite a bit of my totes downstairs, and it's going to be quite a job, but I'll be digging through and pulling out some really cool stuff. So please stay tuned and be sure to subscribe so that you'll get notifications when I do go live and you can see some of these beautiful vintage Christmas items. So until then, I bid you adieu, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.